Yo, what's good YouTube? It's Christian. I'm back with another reaction video, and today we're back on the same shit, you feel me? We got another disturbed reality video. He has so many videos that you guys want me to react to, and this one is it's a CJNG, another CJNG video, and it's a cannibalism video. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be crazy, and they're gonna be like eating the fucking person, right? It says CJNG versus the Sinaloa cartel. I am gonna leave the link to an original video down below if you guys want to go check out Disturbed Reality or his videos. Yeah, I appreciate you guys for all the support. So I think starting today, I'm gonna try to do a 30-day challenge of me uploading for 30 days in a row, me not smoking for 30 days, and probably drinking too, you feel me? I don't even drink that much, probably only on the weekends, but I do smoke every night. So let's see if we can do it and if we can better something. So something could change, you feel me? But enough talking, let's just get it popping. I think this guy's the GOAT, low-key. He's been growing crazy too on YouTube. I think he's getting like over 1,000 subscribers every like few days.
Welcome back to Disturbed Reality. Think of this as a bonus video.
I love the bonus ones.
This channel primarily has covered the atrocities committed by various cartels all across Mexico, many of which being cases that happened back in the day. However, as of right now, one of the big stories in the narco world is the dispute between Cartel de Sinaloa and Cartel Jalisco Nueva Generacion, aka CJNG. As of right now, these are the two most... Is
that shit in Mexico still going on right now in TJ? With CJNG like doing all that crazy shit and like them blowing up cars and stuff? Is that still going on, or is that like done with?
Influential cartels in Mexico, Sinaloa being the biggest cartel and CJNG arguably being the most violent.
Yeah.
The tensions between the two cartels have existed for the best part of a decade. For example, dating back to 2012, when El Mencho and CJNG cleared out Guadalajara and Jalisco of Sinaloa cartel members.
That's
also
crazy.
In 2016, two of Joaquin El Chapo Guzman's sons were kidnapped from a restaurant in Jalisco, apparently by a cell of CJNG. However, soon after the kidnap, CJNG released both Ivan and Alfredo Guzman. However, the terms of the release are unknown. Some say CJNG were paid millions of dollars to release the sons. Others say they were paid in a big drug shipment. However, some claim that El Mencho ordered the release due to fears that Sinaloa would target his son, Ruben. It's also said that the orders to capture El Chapo's sons never came from El Mencho himself.
Isn't it crazy how like these cartels have tabs on every single person? Like if they want to, I feel like if they want to get you, they could, bro. They literally have tabs on everybody.
Apparently, according to many people at least, the CJNG cell that kidnapped El Chapo's sons essentially went rogue and kidnapped them without permission, essentially. But when you look at the last few years in relation to these two cartels, there's been numerous tipping points which has led to the tension to increase further. In 2020, to cope with the threat of CJNG, the Sinaloa cartel created a special branch within the cartel by the name of Operation MZ. Essentially, Operation MZ contains some of Sinaloa's best sicarios, highly trained, highly armed, and ready for war. They've been involved in several deadly gunfights with CJNG all across Mexico, however, in particular, in the state of Zacatecas, a state where...
Is the cartel like on the job like 24/7, or is it like how does that work, bro? Like is it they're on call type shit, so whenever they need someone to do something they call them and then they have to go no matter what, or is it like a fucking 9-to-5 shift, like bro, like what is it? Because do these people get to have like actual lives, or is their life literally the cartel? You know what I'm saying?
In 2021, the homicide rate raised by 50%, and much of that was due to the Sinaloa versus CJNG conflict. The main reason for why Zacatecas has become the main battlefield for this conflict essentially is for the production of synthetic drugs, in particular fentanyl. The state of Zacatecas is a major puzzle piece to control the drug routes going north, There are also many fentanyl production labs across the state, in particular in the centre and to the south. Both sides have lost many sicarios in an increasingly bloody war, and both cartels have publicly displayed their violence. For example, on the 6th of January 2022, a man was caught running from a grey Mazda van parked haphazardly outside the governor's office next to a large Christmas tree in Zacatecas. Authorities found 10 dead bodies inside the vehicle, all of which had various signs of torture. According to Mexican press reports, the suspect was linked with CJNG. Despite rumours of a truce between the two cartels over the festive period, the truth is, late December to early January was incredibly brutal in Zacatecas. When it comes to CJNG, as we know, one of their tactics is to outwardly display their violence, so that the world can see, and more important...
Isn't it crazy how they do all this crazy shit, like displaying the violence like he said, but people still fuck with them?
So that their rivals can see, essentially using the shock and awe tactic to break their enemy's will. As this war has progressed in the last few months, and as I've been following it in real time, I've covered a couple of these cases. For example, the spoon video, where a CJNG sicario removes the eyes of a Sinaloa cartel member using a spoon. And I said back then, when I covered that video, back in the fall of last year, there's going to be a lot more shocking content coming out of this conflict, in particular from CJNG, because we know that is how they like to get down. They love to display their violence on social media to create a narrative to the public and also to spread fear amongst their rivals. That is one of their tactics, ultra-violence, and unfortunately so far it's been extremely successful. Honestly, the relationship between CJNG and social media is quite interesting. Not only do they use it to scare their...
Who is that? I feel like sometimes he'd be throwing like random pictures of people on here that, and I have no idea who the fuck they are. Like, I'm pretty sure she has some ties to the cartel, or she's like one of the female cartel bosses or something like that, but I have no idea who that is.
Rivals and display violence. They also use it to try to attract new recruits by going on TikTok, flexing, etc. They've even been accused of recruiting teenagers on online video games. So when it comes to CJNG, more so than other cartels...
Like, you're playing Call of Duty and shit, or you're playing GTA or whatever you guys play, and you hear, like, in game chat, one of the cartel people trying to recruit you, like, but in your head you probably think it's a joke, but bro's being dead-ass serious. I did not expect that.
They are really kind of trying to appeal to a certain demographic of younger people, to essentially try to groom and recruit them to fight their wars and make their money. From an outsider looking in, it's quite disturbing. Essentially, they're promising these young teenagers the world to join their cartel. Ultimately, it's clear and obvious grooming,
you don't get
which
nothing,
not too many people talk about.
Or not
They've
nothing.
definitely ramped up their social media game in the last 12-18 months, especially since this war has really started to kick off.
What you know how they said they promised them the world, and obviously they're not gonna get the world, they're just trying to sell them the dream. But like, what happens when they get in it and you don't want to be in it no more? Do you have to, like, it's like you're fucked now, like you basically sold your soul? Like, if you try to leave, they'll kill you type shit, or what happens with that?
Which makes you think, is there a correlation there? But nevertheless, in the last day or so, as of recording, a brutal new video has emerged on social media, allegedly recorded in Zacatecas. And once again, it serves as another example of the ongoing violence between CJNG and the Sinaloa cartel. It's only a short video, around 13 seconds long, and it appears to have been filmed on an app such as Snapchat or something similar. The video opens up and you see two dead bodies. One of the bodies is pretty much out of shot, but you can see the feet. But you can see the other body in totality, and essentially it shows that this is the aftermath of a torture session followed by executions. You can see that the body in shot has been disemboweled. Essentially, the victim's chest has been completely cut open, with one big vertical cut going down the middle of his chest, and also a horizontal cut going across his chest.
Like
ironically, you see a fat dude kneeling beside the victim, and he's got what appears.
Why do you gotta say fat dude? Why couldn't you just say we had a dude kneeling next to the victim?
Be one of the victim's organs in his hand. Now, according to the Twitter feed where I saw this video, some people say it's the victim's heart, whereas others say it's the victim's liver. It is hard to tell as the footage is grainy, but it's certainly an organ. The fat dude then takes a couple of bites out of the organ, so he's chowing down.
What? And
then he tries to put the victim's organ inside his own mouth. And essentially that is where the video ends. It's a short one, but extremely brutal.
Nah, okay. Don't you think that's like them ripping open your chest, taking out your heart and eating it, or taking a bite of it? Don't you think that's worse than the other ones? Or am I tripping? Because that to me is fucking sounds way crazier than the other ones. Like, you're actually like eating a human's heart, like for fun. They're not doing it because they're doing it off fucking survival, like a zombie apocalypse. They're doing it for fun, bro. Why does it have to be the big dude eating it too?
In Spanish, and roughly it translates to the following: "This will weigh on each MZ that falls into the hands of CJNG." So the victim appears to be a Sinaloa cartel member working with Operation MZ, and yeah, this is how his demise transpired. So although short, an extremely brutal video, and once again it goes to show the lengths in which CJNG are willing to go to get their message across and strike fear into their enemies' hearts. Interestingly,
literally,
this is the second CJNG Cannibalism video that I've seen. Obviously, most notably, there is the video by the name of Sponsored by Adidas, which is incredibly brutal.
I need to watch that one.
After watching that video, I did wonder to myself, is the whole CJNG cannibalism thing a little bit overplayed, a little bit over-exaggerated? Obviously, we've heard the rumours of CJNG Sicario trainees having to taste the flesh of captives as part of their training, and honestly that's never been verified, and I did wonder whether the whole cannibalism thing was a little overplayed. But this is now the second video I've seen from these guys involving cannibalism, so maybe it's more common than I originally thought.
Hey, shout out to Disturbed Reality. He just like, the storytelling is crazy. You know how they took out his heart and ate it? How long until like they take out your heart are you still alive for? Like, do you like instantly die? Or is it like, are you alive for a certain amount of time because your brain, like, you still got your brain, you know? But that's still fucking insane to me, bro. Just like, it's like a vampire. Like, they're doing this for fun. They're eating someone's heart for fun. And it's like, at what point do you just stop feeling anything? Or do you feel any remorse towards the people? I get it, it's their enemy. It's an enemy cartel, bro, but like do you ever think once they're doing this shit, they go home and all that, they get like flashes of like, damn, what the fuck am I doing, bro? Like, this is insane. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't be able to do it, to be honest with you. Just don't do anything with the cartel, bro. Just comment down below any new ones you guys want me to react to next. Subscribe if you're new, like this video if you enjoyed, and I'm out.
Sorry, God, I gotta go. Yeah, you know this ain't the old me. Try to keep it on the low.